So this is a dive we did a few nights ago. I'm showing here what we found so far. I'm doing voiceover because it seems like it makes a little bit more sense instead of all the racket. So this was a bowl I found. I'll show that more at the end of the video. This is a whole bag of fabric scraps from, it's like Pottery Barn or Williams-Sonoma, but it's full. It was so heavy. And that is a wall hanging from Anthropology. I'll show it a little bit later in the video, but this is a shopping center that we go to maybe once a week. A lot of other divers go there. It's a high-end shopping center with dumpsters. There's no compactors except for the grocery store at the end. This is a Williams-Sonoma dumpster, Pottery Barn dumpster they share. It's the recycling, I guess what they use as the recycling. Looked like a lot of boxes this time, but we found many great things here. I found a whole set of all-clad pots and pans. It looks like they were returned, but I don't care. I'll use them. I have an Instagram, also dumpster diver, or dumpster whisperer, that shows them. That was back in the winter. These dumpsters always empty, but I check them in case. I usually give dumpsters maybe like 15 tries before I abandon them. This is an Ann Taylor dumpster. Always empty except for boxes. They don't ever really throw anything out. There's a Talbot's in this complex. They throw a lot of stuff out. Pretty sunset that night. You'll see it again. There's also a comet. I can't remember the name of the comet, but you won't see it in this video. But there is one that you can see, I think, with the naked eye that I keep kind of looking for. I'm looking again just to make sure, because sometimes they throw perfectly good things away in their boxes. The last time my sister found a copper tray. It's probably just copper plated, but it was $128 and they marked it down to $35. The box was with it, and she's giving that to a friend for a housewarming gift. It's brand new, absolutely nothing wrong with it. I guess they were just tired of seeing it on the sale table. I do and will, you'll hear me talk smack a lot about these kind of chains and box stores. So much waste that they could really easily do something about, and if you're watching this, you're probably well aware of that. This is the mostly Pottery Barn dumpster. Last time we were here, we found a big, it looked like a table that was kind of separated into kind of like frames of a window that was totally smashed. It's too big for us to get out of there, but we could have reused it. I think we're just getting into the car here to leave, to go over to another big box store. There's gonna be another clip here in a second. So this dumpster is a Pier 1. A lot of Pier 1s are closing. This Pier 1 likes to smash the stuff that they put in the dumpster. And even though they are closing soon, it looks like they're still getting a lot of stuff in. A lot of new merchandise. It's always mostly packing. I don't think we've ever... Actually, we got a brand new stool out of there. They cut the seat, and again, I'm looking for the comet. And it's really pretty sunset. It was a really nice night. So I take time to check that out. But anyway, we found a brand new stool that they cut the seat, and that was an easy fix. That was sold at a garage sale that I had for someone who was really happy to have a brand new stool. Didn't go to the landfill. At this shopping center, there's also Five Below. There's also a home furnishing store, kind of like an independent furnishing store. I've found one of those big, large, chunky, kind of hand, like, blankets that you knit with your arms. Those really big wool. I mean, I don't want to say they're threads. They're not threads. They're just, they almost look like ropes. But I found a blanket in one of the dumpsters there. Washed it up, and I think it's in the house somewhere. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. Someone probably just got tired of it sitting in the store. So these are the Five Below dumpsters. We always check these. They're usually pretty good. Recently, all we've been finding in here is potato chips and chips that have been nibbled out the corners, probably by mice, which is gross. We don't take those. A couple weeks ago, because of the virus and the shutdown, it seems like a lot of stores missed Easter. So both of these dumpsters were full to the absolute top with Easter candy. We grabbed as much as we could. There was a lot. And I had a yard sale that weekend, and I sold everything that I grabbed. There was probably like 10 boxes plus loose of Peeps and different Easter candy, and I just sold it as a lot to somebody. I was pretty surprised that somebody bought it. But did you know that they have root beer Peeps and watermelon Peeps and strawberry cream Peeps and Peeps collector edition that come with little Peep stuffed animals? I didn't know that either, and they threw them out. Completely unopened boxes, but I did not get video of that. Here's me doing film noir of me walking. Very edgy filmmaking here. And sorry for the bumpiness and unevenness. I'm new at filming. Just checking here. This is a coffee shop. You never know. There might be something in there. Double checking again. I don't know what my sister found. I can't remember. I don't think it was anything. I think it was, sometimes they throw out returns in bags. So she's probably just looking through. Usually this dumpster is good for some type of food, as long as mice haven't chewed through it. Oh, she found a bottle of water that was unopened that I took to keep in the car for my dog when we go hiking and things like that. Just throw it out. You don't want it, so just throw it in the dumpster. It makes no sense to me. So you don't probably know me very well, but I have a corporate 9-to-5 job. I don't think I'll ever show my face here, not because I'm embarrassed to be a dumpster diver. I'm a private person, and that's how I roll. I know this is exciting footage right here, pointing at the wall of the dumpster. But we're just taking a second look. It's summertime here, and it gets pretty hot. So we tend not to dig as deep in the dumpster during the summer. as we would during the winter. We dive for food a lot. Sometimes, if there's an overabundance, we will donate. I had this idea to start on Reddit a kind of a co-op for, here I'm just showing the Lay's bag that's been nibbled by mice. But to start a co-op for local to you divers. So if you're diving somewhere and there's more than you could ever possibly handle of something or food or whatever, you can kind of put an alert out to other dumpster divers. It's on Reddit. It's called Diver Co-op. Anyway, now I'm back home. I'm unloading the stuff. I'm apologizing right now for the lighting. It was kind of late. I don't like to bring the stuff into the house at first, and it was a little dark in our driveway, so I'm in our messy garage showing you. So this was the bag of scraps, the fabric sample scraps. Oh, first. This was the wall hanging, the macrame wall hanging from Anthropology that was just in a trash bag. Someone didn't want it anymore. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. There's no stains. It's not cut. I'm going to show you the price tag here. The price tag's still on it. $58. Insane. Sure. Throw it out. I'll use it. And then there was a reusable Athleta bag that was in there too. I took that too. This was the bowl that I was showing you kind of at the beginning. There is a little chip on it, but I'll use it for our countertop, for our compost container, and just turn it around so you can't see the chip. This is the fabric bag that I was talking about. So pre-cut fabric samples, probably from Pottery Barn, I think. I know a lot of people who could use this. I'm going to pick out a lot here and probably make a quilt out of them for an office that we just redid. It's really nice because they're already pre-cut. Just sew them together. And I'm just picking out the trash here. I don't know if I show any more of them. But tons and tons. Few places, I guess, they change out their fabrics when they come out with new lines. So they just throw them out. Just showing you in the daylight the many, many pieces of fabric. But that was it for a quick Saturday night dive, I think it was. Thanks for watching and being patient with my editing skills as I learn. And we'll see you again. Thanks.